Hello everybody, I Exist Octo here, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be taking a look at my personal opinion on the Titans in War Robots, and kind of what's the least best Titan in the game. Starting off at number 5 is the Kid. This is the initial Titan you get just from the game for free. And in standard Pixonic fashion, the only one you get is the worst. It has 2 beta and 1 alpha weapon placements, but you can only use the alpha weapon placement while using its first ability. That also activates some resistance, and it has the highest base health out of any Titan. That doesn't really matter that much. The main problem with it is firepower, because if you want to use these weapons properly, and we're going to see a lot of Titans with these weapon placements, which are very high on this list compared to this. It's mainly because they can use their alpha weapon alongside their beta weapons and have better weapon positioning to be able to fire over building. The weapons I recommend are really just Vengeance and Retaliator, because you're not going to want to buy weapons and upgrade them and put them on this Titan. Just save up your platinum, buy a better Titan, buy better weapons. Now, I'm going to be honest, once you get past the Kid on this list, everything else is a really solid pick. It was really hard to make this list, because everything besides the Kid is really good. This one's going to be really controversial, but I'm putting it here anyways. The Aoming is in place 4, even though it's already a much better Titan than the Kid, and a very solid choice. The Aoming is a very good range Titan, and fails in most brawling scenarios. It has the highest firepower out of any Titan, with 2 beta and 2 alpha weapons, and the main problem with it is you have to fly up to use your beta weapons, and when you do that, you lose your resistance, which makes you a better target. You do have built-in healing and resistance when you're on the ground, but the high firepower comes at a cost of low average health for a Titan. Solid movement speed, not the greatest, not the worst. All in all, it is entirely built around firepower. It's the ultimate glass cannon of a Titan. Now, the top 3 is where it grew pretty dead near impossible to rank all of these, as each Titan in the top 3 on this list is arguably the best Titan in the game. The Arthur is not here because it's an average Titan. The Arthur is an insanely good robot, a crazy good Titan. It's here because it has the most generic role out of these top 3 Titans, and sometimes that makes it fall short in scenarios where the 2 that are above it would surpass it. That said, it has 2 beta and 1 alpha weapon slots, and it has the highest durability out of any Titan in the game. Not the Titan itself. The Titan itself is actually not that tanky, but these shields have a ridiculous amount of HP in them. You can tank so much damage with this Titan, which means it's great for brawling, and it works really good as a mid-ranger sniper, because you will never die if you play this thing right. It's like a Pantheon. Another Titan has to physically hunt you down to effectively take you out. Next up is the Nodens. Now, the Nodens is a very, very good Titan. It's like a Nightingale on a copious amount of steroids. It has an area of effect suppression attack that can also deal some damage, but don't count on that to deal damage. It's not like an Arthur being able to aim its blast wave at a random area on the map. You're not doing much damage with that. It's just for suppressing, and you can heal any ally within a certain range. Each activation of the healing ability can repair 5% of the Nodens ability, and I forgot to say before, but the suppression deals around 1,000 damage to any enemy in the area of effect. I'm pretty sure the Nodens heal ability goes up to either 500 or 600 meters range. I'm sorry, I could not verify that. But the Nodens is a very, very solid Titan, and It can heal itself, it can heal allies, it can suppress enemies, and deal damage from very long range. Considering the fact that the healing and the suppression both have a pretty long range to them, I recommend running Cyclone or Cuirassier on it, but you can also run Squall and Retaliator, as both of them have a good deal of brawling damage. And now, this picture of the Minos, because it's not on the live server yet, and I forgot to take a screenshot of it when I was on the test server, because I'm stupid. The Minos is, in my opinion, the best. That's debatable. I put it at the top of this list simply because of a few reasons. It's very specific in its role, and it performs that incredibly well. It has a deflector like the Hawk, which just deflects incoming damage from it. It's a lot like the Leech ability, but it affects anyone who shoots you. Incredibly strong. It also gets a speed boost and deals damage to all enemies around it and pushes them away. So you just charge in with your deflector active and your speed boost and damage and all of that. And then you have 3 beta weapons, not the best firepower. However, that can kind of be supplemented by putting on heavy brawling weapons that can deal a ton of damage super fast. Like burst damage weapons like Rupture or Grom, or high damage dealing weapons over a time period like Cyclone or Vengeance. This is a very strong Titan. It's very good for rushing beacons. It has solid fire. It works. The firepower works. You can make it work. Then again, any of those last few Titans could be. Like Arthur, Nodens, and Minos are all crazy good robots. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. Trying to hit 500 by the end of the year. I know it's possible, and I'll see you guys all next time. Stay safe, and goodbye.